Really good game. He's a good player. He dedicates himself to be a good professional. He's got the talent to be a real good player. So I'm really pleased with his game today.
Jeff?
Bruce, obviously with Landon gone, I mean, how much more are you going to lean on a guy like Ishizaki to provide offense for you?
Don't even give any of that a thought. We building a team for this year has nothing to do with Landon not being here. It has to do with the players that are here and getting better and making our team better. I mean, Landon's, obviously we respect and appreciate everything he's done, but that's over. So we don't even focus on that being a loss to anything else. We're just moving forward with our team. Ishizaki is in his second year in this league. He's much more comfortable. He's a very good player. We would expect him to have a really good year this year, as he did last year.
Larry?
Bruce, talk about the defense. Last year they tied for the fewest goals allowed in the league, and it looks like they haven't missed a beat. What allows this defense to play so well? I mean, what is about this defense that makes it click so well?
It's a pretty experienced group. All of our players, besides the group that started tonight, you saw AJ coming on. We have Tommy Meyer and Todd Donovan. We got good experienced players in this league. They can play multiple positions in the back line, and they've played together for a while, so they're pretty consistent. And obviously talented. Omar is a tremendous talent. Leonardo is probably a little bit of an unsung hero. He's really played very well for us, and I think he's going to be he's going to have an outstanding season.
Go ahead.
Why'd Rose start over Pineda tonight?
Jaime's had some knocks in preseason and hasn't played that much, and we felt that Brian was a little bit ahead of Jaime at this point, and went with Brian.
Scott?
Bruce, Unamas reported that Pinedo told them that he was healthy and that he sat down because of contract negotiations.
He is healthy.
Contract negotiations have anything to do with it?
No. Not my decision. I mean, our decision was made on, we felt Brian was the right guy to go with today's game.
Go ahead.
How happy were you just to be able to have a game to play tonight? It looked like in the beginning of the week that this might not.
Yeah, it was great. I think the league had to go start on schedule this year. I don't think we could have received the kind of support we need if we had a strike and the season was delayed. I think it's important that we got the season started on time, and obviously we're real happy to be able to do that.
Go ahead.
Bruce, the way you started off the game, the way you killed it off, it looked an awful lot like last year, last season. To what do you owe that kind of consistency?
It's the same team, for the most part. They're an experienced group. They know how to play. And, at home we've obviously played well, but, it's an experienced group of players on the field. And they've tasted a lot of success, and they understand what they need to do to win games.
We'll go there.
Bruce, can you talk about Jose's development and what you've seen from the last time when he was on this team?
Well, last year for a while we loaned him
to Club Azul,
and it didn't work out. And I think he came back not better off for it. So 2014 was a little bit of a wasted year, and started to get him going a little bit at the end of the year with Galaxy too. But he's a player with a lot of talent. Maybe his best position would be a second forward, perhaps where Robbie Keane plays, but he's not going to get on the field because of that. So we have a lot of forwards, and we asked him to make this transition to midfield, and it's a bit challenging. He's worked real hard to get fit, and I thought tonight he showed that, and he did in his last couple of preseason games. So we're pretty excited about his development.
Kyle?
Bruce, how does your experience in having that sales side help you navigate through a game like
I'm
this?
sorry, in having what?
Sorry, how does having all that experience in the team and that familiarity help you navigate through a game like tonight and make sure you get out the other end with a result?
Well, we've been through it before, and I think the first half we played well, and especially the last 15 minutes of the half. So I thought it was just a matter of time we'd get a goal, and I did think Chicago started the second half off much better, and they put us under some pressure. So obviously Jose's goal was big, but we thought that we put them in a position where that team would tire out a little bit because they had to do a lot of defending in the first half. So our guys kept their concentration, had the kind of discipline they needed to have, and when they got the first goal, I think they felt pretty comfortable that they would be able to get a second one and get 3 points.
Scott, last question.
Bruce, what do you think of the sharpness tonight? Did it wax and wane a little bit?
Did it what?
Wax and wane a little bit?
Wax and wane. I don't know if it did that, but wax and wane. Wow. We weren't as sharp as we needed to be, but it's the first game of the season. I think the players don't fully have their legs yet, and it'll get better. If we're a little bit sharper in the first half, we get a goal or two. No question about that.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Bruce.
Thanks.